Another classic, Rusty Jux. Archetype on the track. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more. Be sure to check out the other channel or the other series that I'm running on YouTube. It is the AEW Fight Forever Road to Elite Story Mode. We will post it in the top right-hand corner right here. Haven't uploaded on that series in a couple weeks, it seems like, but we will get back to that. In the meantime, hopefully you guys are excited about tonight's card on deck. We have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on the Creed brothers. Razor Ramon battling Bobby Lashley. A triple threat match. It is Johnny Gargano, Santos Escobar, and Drew McIntyre. And in the main event, it is AJ Styles taking on Cody Rhodes. The Bullet Club implodes here. Guys, I want you to check out the video's sponsor before we get this thing underway. Dubby Energy, guys, absolutely love their product. Absolutely recommend it. They have some great flavors. They did just release a hydration pack, which has no caffeine in it. Definitely, I will check it out. I'll leave the link to their store in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout, and you'll save yourself a discount on your order. We're actually starting to wrap up this season 1 a couple weeks to go before WrestleMania. I am super excited about that, and obviously you boys in the WrestleMania spirit. Now guys, I've absolutely just forgotten to upload, and I've been promising this for a while, the home office tour of my WWE and my wrestling stuff. That will be coming here in the upcoming week. So hopefully you guys will check that out. But let's get this underway. Tag team titles on the line. KO, Sami Zayn taking on the Creed brothers in a tables match. Now, Sami, KO are actually your current tag team champions in real life. Honestly, I did not watch Monday Night Raw last night. I watched most of it today after I got home from work. I'm recording this on Tuesday. I watched most of it on the way when I got home from work, and Monday Night Football, guys, and Washington Commanders were on. As you guys may or may not know, I am a big-time Washington Commanders fan. So, hopefully this ends up being a halfway decent card. I played this probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and we're just getting up to it. I do apologize for the short break. I did fall a little bit under the weather. I think I was dealing with like a head cold or something like that, so honestly I have no idea what was going on. I was completely stuffed up. Throat was sore. I had no energy after work. I worked through the whole damn thing. Had no energy, so trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, just trying to get back into this. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and just been working like a damn dog, and can't really. It's been hard lately, guys. Now we're starting to get into our slower season, so you'll start seeing a little bit of an increase in uploads. Kevin Owens ready to go. Kevin and Sammy ready to take on Brother Brutai, Brother Julius, the Creed brothers. This should be a killer way to start Friday Night SmackDown. God, look at them hops by Julius. And the Creed brothers on their way to the ring, your current SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And they're ready to go. I'm super stoked for this one. I feel like this is going to be a killer opener. Oh, man. And the tag team titles on the line in this matchup. And we get started up. Kevin Owens getting started. And hits a beautiful German suplex. And Sammy gets out of the headlock. And Kevin Owens with a shoulder tackle. And Kevin Owens running the ropes. Hits the senton splat. No, he doesn't. Gets the knees up. Clothesline. And a senton splash. Sammy hits the DDT. Kevin Owens in a bear hug. We got all kinds of pandemonium. Julius just with a slam on the outside of the ring. Kevin Owens. There's a steal. Everything's just going crazy in this matchup. Sammy just getting tossed around like a rag doll. And it's going to be a little bit of 2-on-1 action. They got the steel steps. Kevin Owens, they get out of it. Sammy able to get back in the ring. Nice European uppercut. And going for the table. It is a table match. And slides it under the bottom rope. Gets into the ring. Oh my goodness. Whips off the ropes. What is Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens outside the ring. Sami Zayn. This is absolutely insane. Running DDT. Big forearm. Sammy gets tossed into the table. And an Alabama Slammer through the table. The Creed brothers retain. I feel like that was a hell of an opening match. Alabama Slammer through the table. But this feud isn't over. Not by a long shot. Creed brothers happy with the title retention. And yeah, can't complain. Holding the title over their heads. Let's see what the rating was for this match. 3.5 stars. Perfect way to start this episode of SmackDown. What a big time victory. Jey Uso, but up next, Bobby Lashley, Razor Ramon. They have had a killer feud on this channel. And the bad guy, Razor Ramon, on his way to the ring. And now I've mentioned in the past my absolute love for Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. I probably would rank him. That's hard. I always put Hogan number 1 and Cena number 2. Maybe Ramon number 3. Stone Cold number 4 and Edge number 5. Maybe I'll actually do a top 10 wrestlers of all time, and obviously Hogan, Cena 1 and 2, but the rest I feel 3 through 5 is definitely interchangeable. But we'll definitely... That's actually another video idea I could have. Wow. Okay. We're going to have some really good match. I feel like we're going to have a really, really solid card. Really good. Just a really good run to WrestleMania. I don't know if we're actually going to be taking over, you know, Monday Night Raw in the standings, but not exactly my biggest concern. And the almighty Bobby Lashley on his way to the ring. And he's strutting down the ring, getting warmed up, ready to take on the legend, Razor Ramon. Absolutely just going to be... I feel like this could be match of the night. They've always... Excuse me. They've always over-delivered, I feel. I feel like they have some really strong... They have really good chemistry. And in fact, I brought Razor in to strictly feud with Bobby Lashley. And... I mean, it's paid dividends so far. We've had some really, really solid, you know, matches in the past few weeks. And Scott Hall, Razor Ramon adjusting his elbow pads. And the ref rings the bell. Razor starts off with shots to the head of Bobby Lashley. And it's got Bobby up by the neck, but Bobby's going to break free. Rake of the eyes. 1-8 elbow countered by Razor. They lock up again. Sidewalk slam by the bad guy. They lock up again. Just throws him back to the mat face first. And Razor is absolutely on another level right now. And they lock up again. Knee to the gut. Lock up again. Bobby with the belly-to-belly suplex. And that is in Bobby's wheelhouse, hitting suplex and power moves. Tosses Razor Ramon to the outside. And Razor going to take his sweet time. Going to grab the foot of Bobby Lashley. And he's going to pull him outside the ring. We are going to have some brawling on the outside. Got him by the throat. Going for a choke slam, but Bobby gets free. Gorilla press slam to the knee on the outside. And he's got Razor by the throat and just chucks him. Nothing but very thin padding on the outside of the ring. That still hurts. And Bobby gonna show some mercy, bring Razor back in the ring. What is Bobby Lashley doing here, going top rope? That is out of his wheelhouse. He thinks better of it. And Razor with the forearm to the back of the neck. He is calling for it. And here we go. Got him up on the shoulders, high up in the air, but Bobby Lashley gets himself free. And drops down on his knees with a gut buster. Goes for the hurt lock, but Razor is too quick to counter it. Clothesline to the back of the head. And he's got Bobby up. Drops him the rib breaker. Got the second one. Whips him into the ropes. And here we go. The hip toss from the corner. And now he's calling for it. That's it. Can he hit this time? Yes, he can. I'm gonna go for a cover here. And that is a 3 count. Razor Ramon victorious. Hell of a matchup, though. If I was a guessing man, I'm going to go 3 stars. I feel like that was a solid match, a lot of fun, some really awesome counters. You know, Bobby countered out of the choke slam on the outside, he countered out of the Razor's Edge, countered out of, and then we countered out of the, 3 stars right on the dot. We countered out of the Hurt Lock. I feel like the 2K gods are being good to us today. Yeah, 3.5 star Karrion Kross going to get called out by Cena. Johnny Gargano, Santos Escobar, Drew McIntyre, triple threat. And the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano, on his way to the ring. I feel like he is... We haven't seen him in months now. I don't know if that's injury, they're planning something big for him. I know I've heard the rumors in the past they're going to reunite DIY on the main roster. I feel like that would be absolutely just the right move to do. Your tag team division kind of lacking. You know, the Usos split. You have Kevin and Sammy right now. And Judgment Day, but they're teasing a breakup, but there's just not a lot of good tag teams on the roster right now. So I feel like if they brought in Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, there would be some solid tag team matches there. And, you know, Tommaso Ciampa on borrowed time with his neck absolutely would be wonderful right now. And Santos Escobar on his way to the ring honestly makes me wonder what they're thinking about doing with him. I'm wondering if they're going to turn maybe back to being a heel. I think he's been a great heel, but I really enjoyed the work in LWO. I love the throwback, the blast from the past with the old WCW stable, but honestly, I feel like he works best as a heel, so maybe we can... And I feel like we gotta have a feud between him and Rey Mysterio at some point. We got Rey and Dominic, and you know, we've had some really solid, fun... I loved that match at WrestleMania, by the way. So, honestly, I thought it was super cool. Rey's attire, Rey and Dominic's attire were really cool for that, so I would love to see Santos and Rey. Your final contestant, Drew McIntyre, who just came back after being gone since WrestleMania of this year, that match against Gunther and Sheamus for the IC title. I kind of wonder what they're going to do with McIntyre here. I'm kind of hoping they build him up to maybe challenge for the IC title. I feel like I'd much rather see like a younger guy or a guy who would be unexpected to win that IC title from Gunther, but honestly, I wouldn't be mad if Drew won it either. I feel like it was kind of, I don't want to say shitty, but it kind of sucked for Drew. He got the title during COVID times. And I felt like he did a decent job. I felt like he had some really good matches. I felt like, but he deserved, I feel like in my opinion, Drew deserves another world title run, this time in front of the fans. Maybe not win it at WrestleMania. I felt like WrestleMania was his year. You know, that was his year. But I would not be mad if, like, you know, after Shinsuke's done feuding with Seth Rollins, you turn Drew McIntyre heel and have him win the world title from Seth Rollins. We're going to get this matchup underway, though. Triple threat. And the ref rings the bell. Spine buster on Drew to start this thing. And why did I do that? Oh, short arm clothesline. Gargano, snapmare. And hits the drop kick to Drew McIntyre. And Santos takes out Johnny Gargano's knee. this is just going to be pandemonium to start the thing. Just a great belly-to-belly suplex. Drew with the dive to the outside, but misses. Santos moves out of the way. High risk, baby. You know how it is. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. Gargano really just taking advantage of us two fighting on the outside. He's going to finally get into it. Belly to belly on the outside, and look at the error that Santos got there. Trying to go after us with the kendo, we got it, but now Santos has got the weapon. And Johnny Gargano cuts him off, drops him face first on the mat. Second time is the charm with the high risk on Johnny Gargano this time. That was just insane. Drew, the future shock DDT and cue broken dreams, but kick out. And he's calling for a shot, Not even a 1 count. And the Claymore by Drew, would have probably put Gargano away, but we got that pesky Santos Escobar. They lock up again. Just drops him with an impaler-like DDT, and Santos going for the cover. My God. We hit the Claymore! Claymore and Johnny Gargano on the outside. Breaks up the pin that was so close. Goodness. Johnny Gargano got him up on the shoulders. Lawn dart into the corner. And now he's going to take the steel chair. What? Oh my God, the Boston Crab. Wow, these guys are just going at it right now. We break up the submission. Jesus. Russian leg sweep. Santos going for the cover. Not a 3 count, my goodness. Kiss of the Glasgow kiss, the headbutt, cover. Broken up by Johnny Gargano. And the steel chair. Man. Hits Santos with the steel chair. Misses the drop kick. Santos. Wow. Can't quite get it. Johnny Gargano, and hits the kick to the shoulder. Uh-oh. Puts him down. Santos going for a cover. And Santos Escobar gets the victory. Hell of a matchup. Absolutely insane. And if I was a betting man, I think that's a 3.5 star. Maybe a 4-star match for the brand. Sound off in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think of these matches, because 2.5, wow. I thought that was better than a 2.5 star match. I thought that was that could have been the match of the night. I think kind of the mismatch of styles didn't really help, but Karrion Kross going to cut us an advertising promo. And main event time, AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, non-title matchup. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, on his way to the ring, current WWE Universal Champion. He is ready. Sorry about that, guys. It has been kind of a wonky month for me. Not a wonky couple months. I'm doing the best I can to upload things for you. I know it's just been kind of hard as of late. Like I said, I was battling something fierce. I was pretty sick. And I don't know what the hell was going on, to be honest with you. But I am all better now. Feel great. Well, I feel better. I don't know if I feel great. I still got my throat's all screwed up, but you know, it is what it is, so. And the American Nightmare. The son of a plumber, the grandson of a plumber, Cody Rhodes, on his way to the ring. Adrenaline in the soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Do it all and get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Wait for me to start the show. I know my singing is really terrible. Whoa! Sorry. Didn't mean to serenade y'all, but God, it's too funny not to. I can't even deny that. And Cody. He's had an incredible run on SmackDown so far. We picked him up as a short-term free agent. I've kept him the whole way through, and it's really paid dividends. Cody ready to go, ready to fight. Taking on, it's a battle of two former Bullet Club members. Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, former Bullet Club leaders. I believe Cody was the leader. I haven't really, you know, my lineage of New Japan Wrestling is not very deep, so. And Cody starting this thing off strong. Short arm clothesline after a couple missed shots by AJ Styles. Hits the beautiful disaster kick. And these guys are fighting on the top, fighting on the outside. AJ on the top rope. Hits the flying clothesline to the outside. Oh my goodness. This is just been... Takes out the knee. And Cody reeling right here. Trying to work over the knee so we can set up the calf crusher. And they lock up. He's got him up on the shoulders in a torture rack position. Drops him down with a reverse Death Valley driver. And Cody and AJ. Oh, they lock up. Power slam! And Cody going for the cover. Not even a 1 count. And Cody getting his shots in. Gets the kick. He's got him up on his shoulders. Drops him back down on the mat. And Cody digging for a weapon here. Gets the chair. What a shot! And Cody lays out AJ, going for the cover. 1 count. He's got the chair again. Again lays him out. And now Cody's going to wedge it in between the turnbuckle. Takes out the knee. Like I said, AJ's really working over that knee. Misses the disaster kick. And hits a suplex. A brainbuster. And Cody taunting AJ here. Locks him up. Throws him into the ropes. Drop down. A knee to the gut. Cody going to the outside again. Looking for more weapons of mass destruction. AJ with the clothesline. Hit. Knocks the sledgehammer. Jawbreaker. Uh-oh. Crossroads. Oh my God. Is he going to put away our World Heavyweight Champion? No, he is not. He's got the sledgehammer. Working over the knee. Telling him to get up. Oh my goodness. Kip up. Lock up. Tosses him into the steel chair. AJ does not care. Now he's got the sledgehammer. Triple H's favorite weapon. And he is working over the legs and the knees and the back. AJ had enough. Tried to just have a clean match with Cody. But Cody did not want any part of that. Kick. Going for the calf crusher. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in. Cody gets out of the calf crusher. Uh-oh. He's calling for it. Styles Clash. Steps through. Hits it. And that's going to bust Cody Rhodes wide open. He kicks out at 2.5. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going. What is he going to do this time? Calling for it. Phenomenal forearm. Go for the cover, AJ. That has to be it. And that is a 3 count. Your victor is AJ Styles, and he is going hot. Going into this WrestleMania season, I'm super prepared. I'm prepared for it. I think we're 3 weeks away from, 2 or 3 weeks away from WrestleMania after this. And you could not, my excitement is at a level 10 right now. 3 stars, okay, I can live with that. We've had solid matches on the card. Again, not really too concerned with what Monday Night Raw is doing. AC Traz. JBL and Almost is, that's an interesting one. Shayna Baszler and Asuka. I feel like that would be pretty typical. Andre the Giant. Natty Bailey and a Jobber. We had good matches, but so far they've had better. Title match, Bianca Belair, Ronda Rousey. Bianca Belair wins. Like I said, we've had good matches, they've had better. And that's just the unfortunate truth about everything. Again, I'm not 100% concerned about, it's not my biggest concern is winning this. We actually get the 9-9 Veto Superstar and Superstar training. Is what it is. I think what are we going to do? Atlanta, Georgia. Couple weeks away before WrestleMania. Now, guys, we're just going to set this card up, and I am going to deuce it on out of here. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I've got all the way... I've got most of this stuff recorded for the end of year... I've got all of year 1 and the draft of year 2 recorded. So, hopefully you guys will stick around. We're having a lot of fun. Like I said at the top of the video, I'm going to try and drop more AEW content here in the upcoming weeks. The display case. I'm not actually watching All In or All Out, whatever, the one in London, or next week's pay-per-view. I just got a lot of stuff. Daytona Saturday night. And I'm probably going to end up going to the Orioles game on Saturday. So, as you guys know, I've mentioned this in my videos, I am from Baltimore. We're actually going to end up releasing Jey Uso, so I'm probably going to end up going to the Orioles game alone. I'm going to record the Daytona race because I want to actually watch that. And I'll probably end up watching it that next day. I will stay off the internet, and I will, whatever. I know a lot of this stuff doesn't really interest you, but kind of just want to give you guys a little look into my life. As best as possible, anyway. Excuse me. So, opener's going to be Razor and Bobby Lashley. I feel like that's going to be a killer matchup to open Friday Night SmackDown. It's funny. I think Scott Hall in real life only had like a handful of appearances in 2002 on SmackDown. Seth freaking Rollins, that's going to be our guy, cutting a promo. What's the next match? Let's get that set up. Gigi Dolan and the Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane taking on Tiffany Stratton and Cora Jade. That is going to be for the women's tag team titles. I feel like that would be a really good match. Love the tag team of JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. Who's cutting a promo here? Charlotte's going to call out, or Becky's going to call out Charlotte. Alright. We are going to have a fatal four-way. Interesting. Drew McIntyre, Santos Escobar, Johnny Gargano, and Braun Strowman. The Strowman. Alright, we're going to set this next, the last, whatchamacallit, AJ's going to call out Cody, and your final match of the evening for next week will be it's going to be a John Cena and Karrion Kross. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun recording this. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button. Comment down below and subscribe to this channel for more. Be sure to check out the other channel that I have here on YouTube. Beer Gut Races. I'll leave that posted in the top right-hand corner right here. If you guys are NASCAR fans, racing fans in general, you should definitely check that out. I have a lot of fun over there doing NASCAR Heat 5. Going to do some other gameplay videos. We just talk NASCAR and racing over there in general. But guys, hope y'all enjoyed it. If you guys could, have a great day, a great evening. Mwah! Love you all, and peace out, my friends.
Got a clear view, you ain't even in my rear view. What? Another one bites the dust. A true MC, I need another mic to crush. What? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm